Hello my lovelies, how are you today? Now you want to celebrate with your kids, right, when they've got things right and they've done the exam and they work really hard and you want to celebrate with them. But how do you do that? Let's find out. My name's Sarah Jane Critchley. I'm the author of A Different Joy, The Parent's Guide to Living Better with Autism, Dyslexia, ADHD and more. And we've had, my kids at the moment have just finished their exams and we've done a big celebration. That made me think what might be the issues for you and what you might need to know in order to celebrate with them in a way that is supportive and makes them feel fantastic and builds their confidence for the future. So let's go to it. The first thing I wanted to talk to you about was when you celebrate. The first thing is to reward progress, not necessarily results. Lots of our young people will really struggle to get the same sort of results that their peers and their friends do, and it can be absolutely appalling and really disconcerting, and they feel awful if they don't do as well. And that's fine. Not everybody can achieve at the same levels, but everybody can make progress. That's why it's really, really important to recognise the progress, not just the results. And there are different ways that you do this. It's all part of having a growth mindset, teaching them that they can do things, that they know how to do things, they are resourceful, they are resilient. And if you keep teaching those messages over and over again, it will start to sink in and they will feel so much more confident. So it's all around progress. So when do you do that? Well, in this house, we celebrate not only the results, we do celebrate those when they come, but we also celebrate finishing. We celebrate doing. We celebrate the process of learning and developing and growing, not just when you open that little brown envelope and it dictates the next step that you're going to take. Because that's all it is. It's just the next step. So, progress, not results. So we went out this week to the kids' favourite restaurant and had a meal together because that's what they wanted. Some people would want a big party, a big blowout. That's so not them. You may find that yours prefer other things. So what do you celebrate? How do you celebrate? The real secret is if it's their win, they get to choose. If it's your win, you choose. So the most important thing, as with all things with young people, is ask them. What do they want to do? Do they want to celebrate by having a brand new game that they want to play quietly on their own? Do they want to celebrate by having, I don't know, a new pen if they collect pens, or a special day out, or a special meal somewhere, or just time quietly? Whatever it is, it needs to be their choice. So they get to celebrate. If it's their celebration, they choose. Your celebration, you choose, okay? The next thing to think about is plan the gap. If you're doing public exams, there is a hell of a gap between taking them and getting the results and knowing what happens next. And this period makes everyone really, really anxious. So you'll probably be feeling a bit anxious as well about what happens next, what happens if what they want doesn't occur, how do you sort out the next thing. So it's really good to have two different elements to that. One is fill the time appropriately. Now that doesn't mean overfill it with everything, every minute of every day scheduled. It means plan it so that it makes sense for them. Some young people will need more time to recover, more quiet time. Plan that, and also plan activities that get them out of the house, out of their heads, out of the anxiety where they can kind of ruminate and get stuck. So be doing things. I'm quite chuffed actually, because this year I signed up the boy for the National Citizenship Service. So he's got 4 weeks taken care of. That's 4 whole weeks out of the house, not on his computer, not locked in the dark, worrying about what's going to happen next. That's 4 weeks of planning for the future, building his skills and doing things that will contribute to his confidence in the future. That's fantastic, and he's doing it with friends. What's not to love? And it's sponsored by the government, so they give you lots of support to do that. Now the girl wouldn't have wanted to do that, but it happens to work well for him and it's going to be fantastic. So we'll be planning other things with her. And finally, the last little thing, this is a really short video, is just plan results day. Plan it carefully, know what date it is and make sure you're around, and then plan how you're going to do that. I think I'll record a video specifically on how best to do that, because there's actually quite a lot you might want to consider. But you need to plan that. How's it going to work? Where are you? How are you going to do it? That's all for now. I hope this really helps you. Let me know in the comments below what you've done in the past and what's really worked well for you, and what your young people love. Tell me what they love. Tell me so I can tell others. That's brilliant. Look forward to speaking to you soon. Lots of love. Take care. Bye.